welcome to the channel, and thank you for joining us today. In this video, we're going to explore a deep and transformative experience that many of you may have begun to feel. It's something that goes beyond ordinary awareness and opens the door to something far greater, the awakening of your true identity. This journey is not for the faint of heart, but for those of you who feel called to something bigger. It can be a path to self-discovery like no other. So sit back, relax, and take a moment to reflect on your own experiences as we delve into what it really means when you awaken to who you truly are. So the chosen ones awaken to their true purpose. They are reminded of a powerful biblical principle. It is more blessed to give than to receive, Acts 25. This teaching aligns with the deep intrinsic desire they feel to serve others. Just as Jesus taught his disciples to love and serve without expecting anything in return, the chosen ones come to understand that their worth is not found in the material or in the recognition they receive from the world. Instead, it lies in the love they extend and the kindness they offer, even when it goes unseen. Their purpose is grounded in the belief that they are called to be vessels of light, shining in a world that often seeks to measure success by outward achievements. Like the Good Samaritan who helped a stranger in need without expecting recognition or reward, Luke 10:37. The chosen ones find fulfillment in their quiet acts of service. They realize that by living out their purpose in this way, they follow a higher calling. Their lives become a testament to the truth that true greatness is found in humility, in service to others, and in living authentically aligned with a deeper divine calling. Before we dive deeper into the content, I'd like to ask you to engage with this video. Please take a moment to comment system below to let us know you're here and tuned in. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join our growing community of awakened souls. Your support is what makes this journey possible, and we're so glad you're here with us. Now, let's waking up one day and feeling as though the world around you isn't quite what it seems. The clock ticks the same. Your morning coffee still has the same bitter taste, yet something feels different. You can't exactly put your finger on it, but the shift is undeniable. It's as if you've been handed a key, but not to your house or your car, no. This key unlocks something far deeper, something hidden within you that you hadn't noticed before. You've just begun to peel back the layers of your true identity. Being a chosen one might sound glamorous at first. It can feel like some sort of cosmic lottery that you didn't even buy a ticket for, yet somehow you've won. However, let's set aside any illusions you might have about this experience. Awakening to your true self is not like a scene from a movie where everything falls perfectly into place. There's no dramatic background music, no slow-motion moments of realization. Instead, the awakening feels more like a jolt of electric reality that shatters every easy answer you've ever clung to. You begin questioning everything: who you are, why you're here, and what you're meant to be. It's thrilling, overwhelming, and at times terrifying. For some of you, this awakening might have started as a subtle whisper from the universe, a quiet nudge that there's something more to life than you realized. For others, it might have felt more like being tossed off a cliff and told you'll learn to fly on the way down. No matter how it began, once you start on this path, there's no going back. You can no longer be satisfied with the mundane. You can no longer ignore the nagging sense that you were meant for something greater. But what is that greater purpose? And are you ready to face the raw, often uncomfortable truth of who you were meant to be? This journey into awakening is not one to be taken lightly. It's a deep personal transformation that shakes the very core of your identity. It's about shedding the false layers of who you were taught to be and stepping into the truth of who you are. But before you can embrace this truth, you must go through the turmoil that often accompanies awakening. This is where the real work begins, and it's not always easy. The process can feel like a storm inside your soul, where every emotion, every doubt, every fear you've ever had comes rushing to the surface. Awakening to your true identity can be deeply unsettling. You might find yourself in a state of inner chaos. emotions running high, thoughts scattered, and a deep sense of confusion. It's not unusual to feel like you're losing your grip on everything you once knew. You might even question your own sanity, wondering if there's something wrong with you. But trust me, this is not a sign of breakdown. It's a sign of breakthrough. You are shedding the layers of your past, allowing the old, conditioned version of yourself to... It's like a detox for your soul. It's painful and uncomfortable, but it's also the necessary fire through which you must walk to emerge clearer, lighter, and closer to your true self. The truth is, awakening often begins with a profound sense of internal turmoil. It's an intense struggle between who you were and who you're becoming. During this phase, everything seems amplified. You might find yourself overthinking even the smallest details or reacting emotionally to situations that wouldn't have bothered you before. This struggle can feel like an endless tug-of-war between your old self and the new you that is slowly emerging. It can be exhausting and, at times, overwhelming, but understand this: the chaos is part of the process. It's an essential step toward your transformation. As you continue to awaken, you may start to notice how many of your beliefs and values have been shaped by external influences. Society's expectations, your upbringing, your environment. These realizations can be eye-opening and at times uncomfortable, but they are necessary. They are the truths that must come to the surface so you can begin to see yourself and the world around you more clearly. You will likely start to realize that much of what you accepted as simply an illusion, a set of beliefs and ideas imposed upon you by others. You might see parts of yourself that you had been hiding, both the light and the dark aspects of who you are. This can be disorienting, even painful, but it's also a powerful invitation to uncover your authentic self. What you're discovering is not just a new version of yourself, but a truth that has always been within you. The awakening process is about peeling back the layers of illusion and uncovering who you truly are beneath the surface. And in this process, you may begin to see the world differently. People, situations, relationships, all of these things may begin to look different to you. You might sense hidden motivations and power dynamics that were once invisible. Everyday interactions may seem shallow, even hollow, as you become aware of the deeper forces at play in the world. This shift in perception can be unsettling, as it forces you to confront the reality that you may have been deeply entangled in systems, relationships, or beliefs that were not aligned with your true self. This is a difficult and often lonely realization, but it is also a necessary one. For in confronting these truths, you are being pushed to redefine who you are and what your place in the world is. And while the process may be uncomfortable, it is leading you toward a more authentic existence, one that is more aligned with who you truly are at your core. This is just the beginning of the journey. The process of awakening to your true identity is not something that happens overnight, nor is it a one-time event. It's a continual process of self-discovery, the peeling back of layers to reveal the truth of who you are. But as you walk this path, you will find that the turmoil, the discomfort, and the loneliness are all part of your transformation. They are not signs that something is wrong with you, but signs that you are on the right path. As you continue this journey, remember to trust in the process. Trust that, even in the midst of chaos, you are being guided towards something greater. The discomfort you feel now is simply the price you pay for true freedom, for discovering the person you were always meant to be. And while it may be a difficult road to walk, it is also the most rewarding one. Keep going, keep seeking, and keep embracing the truth of who you are. You are awakening, and the world will never be the same again. As the chosen ones continue on their path, they often find themselves in situations where the weight of their own truths becomes an anchor, pulling them deeper into the very heart of their transformation. So the world around them, once familiar and comforting, now feels like a complex puzzle. It's no longer easy to ignore the subtle whispers of their intuition, nor can they turn a blind eye to the unfolding visions and insights that demand to be seen. Every conversation, every interaction becomes a mirror, reflecting not just the external world, but the internal struggles and shifts they are experiencing. In moments of quiet reflection, the truth of their journey begins to unfold. They start to see that they are not just observers in this life, but active participants in a grand design. They are the ones who are meant to understand, to grow, and to share the wisdom that comes from living in alignment with a higher calling. Yet, this realization is not always comforting. It forces them to confront the contradictions within themselves and within the world around them. The truths they discover are sometimes painful, and they must navigate through a sea of uncertainty, fear, and doubt. The more they awaken, the more they realize that their path is not meant to be a simple journey of achievement or success in the conventional sense. It is not about climbing the corporate ladder or living a life of external validation. Instead, it is a journey of self-discovery, of peeling back layers that have long been hidden beneath the surface. The world around them may not understand their new perspective, and that is part of the struggle. They may find themselves surrounded by people who cannot grasp the depth of their transformation, leaving them feeling isolated or misunderstood. But this isolation, though difficult, is also a blessing. It is a reminder that the chosen ones are not here to blend in, but to stand apart. Their sensitivity to the energies around them, their heightened intuition, and their vivid dreams are all signs that they are tuning into a frequency that most people cannot hear. The world is shifting, and they are part of that shift. They are the ones who can see beyond the veil, who can feel the unseen forces that shape the world in ways others cannot. They may not always know how to interpret these visions or insights, but they are learning to trust them. It is in these moments of uncertainty that the true power of the chosen ones begins to emerge. They may not have all the answers, but they have the courage to keep moving forward, to keep seeking the truth, no matter how daunting it may seem. They learn to trust their inner compass, even when the road ahead is unclear. They begin to see that their life is not about finding external validation, but about living in alignment with their own truth. And as they do, they start to attract people, experiences, and opportunities that are in harmony with their soul's purpose. But with this heightened sensitivity comes the challenge of balancing their empathy. The chosen ones feel the weight of the world's pain, not just their own. They feel it in their bones, in their hearts, in the very fabric of their being. It is both a gift and a curse. They can no longer ignore the suffering around them. They cannot simply walk through life without feeling the emotions of others, whether it's joy, sadness, or fear. And while this connection allows them to offer comfort and healing to those in need, it also makes them vulnerable. They may find themselves overwhelmed by the emotions of those around them, absorbing the weight of other people's struggles without realizing it. This is a delicate dance, learning when to give and when to protect their own energy. Over time, they begin to understand the importance of setting boundaries, of caring for themselves so they can continue to be a source of support for others. But this is not an easy lesson. It requires deep self-awareness and the courage to say no when necessary. As they move forward on their journey, they may also encounter resistance from unexpected sources. People they once trusted, family members, friends, or colleagues, may suddenly turn against them, seemingly without reason. This can be deeply painful, especially when it comes from those who are closest to them. It is as if their transformation triggers something in others, a fear or an insecurity that they are not ready to confront. And so, they react with hostility, judgment, or passive-aggressive behavior. This backlash, though hurtful, is not a reflection of the chosen one's worth or path. It is a reflection of the fear and discomfort of others. They are triggered by the chosen one's growth because it forces them to confront their own limitations. The chosen ones must learn to recognize this for what it is, not personal, but a reflection of the other person's struggles. This is a powerful lesson in discernment. It teaches them to recognize who is truly supportive of their journey and who is not. And through this, they learn the importance of setting boundaries and protecting their energy. At times, they may also feel a profound disconnection from the life they once knew. Careers, relationships, goals. All of these may suddenly seem irrelevant or unfulfilling. The paths they once thought were destined for them no longer align with their inner truth. This is a difficult realization. It brings with it feelings of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. The chosen ones may wonder if they have made a mistake, if they are on the right path. But as they dig deeper, they realize that this disconnection is not a mistake. It is a necessary part of their transformation. They are being called to let go of what no longer serves them, to release the familiar in order to make space for the new. It is a journey of reinvention, of rediscovery. And while it is not easy, it is necessary. The chosen ones begin to understand that they cannot continue to live a life based on old dreams and outdated desires. As the chosen ones embark on their path of awakening, they begin to see themselves differently. No longer confined by the limits of societal expectations, they feel a profound inner calling. This journey is not just about personal growth, but about understanding the interconnectedness of all life. Their eyes open to the realization that every moment, every person they encounter, and every challenge they face is part of a larger design. They start to see their place in the universe, not as isolated beings, but as integral parts of a vast, intricate web that binds everything together. The moment of awakening brings with it an immense sense of purpose, but it also presents a paradox. The more they begin to align with their true selves, the more they feel disconnected from the world they once knew. The values, the goals, and the ambitions that once defined them begin to feel foreign. They no longer seek external validation, recognition, or applause. Instead, they are driven by an inner truth, a calling that is far more profound than anything that could be offered by the world outside. It's not about being seen or acknowledged. It's about living authentically and contributing to the world in a way that reflects their highest potential. This transformation is not easy. It is a constant recalibration of self, a shedding of old beliefs, and a deepening connection with the divine essence within. But as they go through this process, they become more attuned to the subtle energies around them, sensing things beyond the physical realm. Intuition, once a quiet whisper, now becomes a guiding force that leads them toward greater clarity. They begin to see the signs that the universe is constantly sending them, and each step they take feels more in harmony with their soul's purpose. At times, this journey can feel lonely. They may find themselves at odds with the expectations of family, friends, or colleagues who cannot comprehend the changes they're going through. The world around them may seem stuck in its conventional patterns, while they are moving towards something greater, something more expansive. But this dissonance is part of the process. It is the universe's way of guiding them toward their truth, away from distractions, and toward the path that is meant for them. As chosen ones, they must learn to walk their path with unwavering faith, even when the road seems unclear or uncertain. The road to self-discovery is full of moments that challenge their patience, their resilience, and their sense of self-worth. But every difficulty they encounter, every setback, becomes a sacred teaching. They begin to understand that nothing is by accident, that even their failures and struggles hold great value. These moments of hardship are not signs of defeat, but opportunities for growth and expansion. They are the tools that sharpen their wisdom and prepare them for the greatness they are meant to step into. There are times when the chosen ones will find themselves questioning their worth, wondering if they are on the right path. The external world may not always reflect the inner transformation taking place, and this can lead to feelings of doubt. But it is in these moments of doubt that their true strength emerges. They learn to trust themselves more deeply, to trust the process, and to recognize that even in times of struggle, they are evolving into the person they are meant to be. One of the most powerful aspects of the chosen one's awakening is their newfound sense of empathy and compassion. As they go through their own transformation, they gain a deeper understanding of the struggles of others. They realize that no one is exempt from pain, from hardship, or from moments of questioning. This insight allows them to connect with others on a deeper level, offering support, guidance, and love without the need for recognition. They no longer see service to others as something that requires applause or acknowledgement. Instead, they understand that true service comes from the heart and that it is the quiet, behind-the-scenes acts of kindness that make the greatest impact. The chosen ones also begin to notice a shift in their sense of time. Life, once governed by the ticking of the clock, now feels more fluid. They may find themselves losing track of time when they are fully immersed in a moment, whether it's a conversation, a creative endeavor, or a moment of quiet reflection. In these times, time seems to stretch and contract, defying the rigid structure that once defined it. This altered perception of time is a reflection of their growing awareness of the present moment and their ability to tune into the subtle rhythms of life. They begin to see that the richness of life is not measured by how much they can accomplish in a day, but by how deeply they can experience each moment. As their understanding of time deepens, they also begin to embrace the uncertainty of life. They no longer feel the need to control every outcome or to have everything figured out. Instead, they learn to trust the flow of life, understanding that every experience, every twist and turn is part of the larger design. They come to accept that the road ahead may not always be clear, but that the journey itself is where the true magic lies. This acceptance of uncertainty opens them up to new possibilities, new experiences, and new ways of being in the world. In the face of these transformations, the chosen ones also recognize the power of community. While their path may be a deeply personal one, they understand that they are not alone. They are part of a collective awakening, a movement of individuals who are all seeking to live with greater authenticity and purpose. As they connect with others who share their values and their vision, they create a network of support, encouragement. This community becomes a source of strength, reminding them that they are never truly alone on their journey. Through this process of awakening, the chosen ones realize that their true value lies not in what they can accomplish or how they are perceived, but in the love and light they share with the world. They understand that their impact on others is what truly matters. Whether it's through their words, their actions, or simply their presence, they become beacons of hope and inspiration for those around them. They begin to see themselves not as separate from others, but as part of a larger, interconnected whole. In this realization, they find freedom. They no longer feel bound by the expectations of others or the need for external validation. They are free to be themselves, to live their truth, and to follow their calling without fear or hesitation. This freedom is not just a personal liberation. It is a gift to the world, as it allows them to contribute in ways that are aligned with their deepest purpose. As they continue on their journey, they begin to see that their struggles, their doubts, and their uncertainties are not obstacles, but essential parts of their growth. Each challenge is an opportunity to expand, to learn, and to evolve. The road ahead may still be uncertain, but they walk it with confidence, knowing that they are being guided every step of the way. The chosen ones are the light bearers, the ones who are here to lead the way for others, to show that there is more to life than what meets the eye. They are the ones who remind us that true greatness is not measured by accolades or accomplishments, but by the love and service we offer to others. And as they continue on their journey, they inspire those around them to embrace their own truths, to live authentically, and to contribute to the world in their own unique way. So if you resonate with this message, if you feel the call to awaken and live a life of purpose, I invite you to comment system below. Let us know that you are ready to embrace this journey and connect with a community of like-minded individuals. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, Path of Truth, for more content that will guide you on your path of awakening and transformation. We are all part of the same journey, and together we can create a world where truth, love, and service are the foundation of everything we do. The journey of awakening is one of profound transformation, filled with moments of deep introspection, uncertainty, and discovery. It is a process that transcends simple self-improvement or personal achievement. It is an evolution of the soul, a movement towards recognizing the deeper truths of existence, embracing the unknown, and stepping into a purpose that is greater than any fleeting desire for recognition or external validation. It is a journey that chosen ones must take with courage, resilience, and a deep commitment to authenticity. And while the road is not always easy, it is paved with opportunities for growth that, when embraced, can lead to a life that is truly fulfilling. As chosen ones embark on this path, they begin to see their failures and setbacks not as signs of inadequacy, but as necessary teachings that shape their growth. These experiences, once seen through the lens of regret or disappointment, now reveal themselves as sacred lessons essential to the evolution of their journey. Each failure becomes a stepping stone, each setback a reminder that they are being prepared for something greater, something more aligned with their true self. In this way, failures cease to be failures at all, but instead become invaluable sources of strength and wisdom. It is through these challenges that chosen ones begin to cultivate the resilience necessary to pursue their authentic purpose. This transformation is not only personal but also deeply relational. As chosen ones embrace their own growth, they naturally begin to inspire and uplift others. Their journey of awakening becomes a beacon of hope for them. By sharing their stories of struggle and transformation, they help others recognize the sacredness of their own experiences and the importance of embracing their own truths. Through this process, chosen ones contribute to a ripple effect of awakening, where their insights and wisdom serve to awaken those around them, creating a community of individuals who are committed to personal and collective growth. At the same time, the chosen ones experience a shift in their understanding of time and reality. No longer confined to the rigid structures of schedules and deadlines, they begin to perceive life as a fluid, dynamic mosaic of interconnected experiences. Time becomes less about the tick-tock of the clock and more about the depth and quality of the moments they live. Conversations become rich, experiences become profound, and life itself becomes a constant unfolding of meaning. In this altered perception of time, chosen ones find themselves less concerned with the conventional expectations of the world around them and more focused on engaging deeply with the present moment. This shift in perspective frees them from the limitations of a linear existence and allows them to fully embrace the mystery and beauty of life as it unfolds. Yet, this newfound perspective can also create a sense of disconnection from the world. Chosen ones may find themselves at odds with those who continue to operate within the constraints of ordinary time and reality. They may struggle to communicate their experiences to others who cannot relate to the profound shifts they are undergoing. This can be isolating, but it is also an invitation to step further into their own truth. As they navigate this new way of being, they learn to cultivate greater empathy and compassion for those around them, recognizing that everyone is on their own unique journey, even if it is not always visible. This awareness helps them stay grounded in their own truth, while still offering support and guidance to others who may be struggling with their own path of awakening. One of the most profound transformations that takes place as chosen ones embark on their awakening journey is the emergence of a deep, unwavering desire to serve. This calling is not driven by the need for external recognition, approval, or applause, but by an inner knowing that their purpose is to contribute in a meaningful and lasting way to the world around them. The chosen ones come to understand that their true mission in life is not to accumulate wealth, fame, or accolades, but to make a positive impact on the lives of those they encounter, however big or small that impact may be. They realize that fulfillment does not come from the pursuit of material success or public admiration, but from the quiet, often unseen moments of kindness, love, and support that they offer to others. This desire to serve is not based on selfish ambition or a need for validation from the outside world. Rather, it emerges from an authentic place of selflessness, where the chosen ones feel a deep responsibility to give of themselves in ways that uplift and empower those around them. Whether it's through offering a listening ear to someone in need, providing guidance to someone who's lost, or simply lending a hand in times of hardship, they come to understand that the greatest joy and purpose in life is found in these moments of connection and service. In these acts, they discover that their true worth lies not in what they accumulate for themselves, but in the love and compassion they share with others. For the chosen ones, the sense of fulfillment that comes from serving others is immeasurable. It transcends any external reward or recognition. They come to see that the most profound impact they can have is not in the grand gestures or flashy acts of charity, but in the quiet, everyday acts of service that make a real difference in someone's life. These moments, while sometimes seemingly small, hold the power to transform hearts, heal wounds, and create lasting change in the world. Through their service, chosen ones discover that their purpose is not about seeking personal gain, but about being a vessel of love, light, and support for others in their time of need. Ultimately, chosen ones find that the more they serve, the more they are enriched. It is in this deep, authentic connection to others that they uncover a sense of purpose and fulfillment that cannot be found in any material achievement. The satisfaction derived from giving selflessly and making a meaningful difference in the lives of others becomes their true source of joy and fulfillment. Through this journey, they come to embody the essence of service, realizing that the most important contribution they can make to the world is not through what they gain for themselves, but through the love, compassion, and support they offer to those around them. This shift in perspective often brings about moments that are both humorous and humbling, offering the chosen ones a fresh understanding of what truly matters in life. For example, someone who once thrived on the validation of social media, constantly seeking likes, comments, and followers, might suddenly find themselves filled with joy when engaging in anonymous acts of kindness. The former influencer, who once measured success by the number of people watching their every move, might now experience a profound sense of fulfillment through the quiet, personal moments where no one is watching. It could be something as simple as volunteering at a local shelter, helping out in their community, or offering support to someone in need. These acts of service, far removed from the spotlight, bring a richness that surpasses any external recognition. The chosen ones come to the realization that the true value of their contributions doesn't depend on whether the world sees them or praises them. Whether it's offering a helping hand to a neighbor, mentoring someone who is struggling, or even just sitting down to listen to a friend who needs someone to talk to. These seemingly small actions have a far greater impact than any grand gesture ever. They begin to understand that the essence of their purpose lies not in the magnitude of their actions, but in the depth of the connections they create. The truth is, the most meaningful and transformative moments in life often happen behind the scenes, where there is no audience, no applause, and no spotlight. These moments are where the real magic happens, when the chosen ones pour their hearts into helping others without expecting anything in return. Through these experiences, they discover that the most profound sense of satisfaction comes not from public acclaim or acknowledgement, but from the internal knowing that they have made a difference in someone's life. The chosen ones start to value these quiet moments of impact and recognize that their worth is not tied to external rewards. It's the genuine, heartfelt service they offer to others that gives their lives meaning. They find that true fulfillment is found in contributing to the well-being of others without the need for recognition, and it's this humble, selfless approach that becomes the core of their journey. By shifting their focus from the desire for external validation to the pursuit of authentic connection and service, the chosen ones unlock a deeper level of purpose and joy that is immeasurable and lasting. As the chosen ones continue to awaken, the deep and unwavering need to serve others only intensifies, becoming a driving force in their lives. They come to understand that their true contribution to the world is not measured by what they can acquire or achieve, but by the love, kindness, and compassion they are no longer bound by the expectations of society. They recognize that their worth does not rest on accolades, titles, or outward success, Instead, it is rooted in the impact they have on the lives of those they touch. The chosen ones begin to realize that their value is not defined by the superficial markers of achievement, such as wealth or recognition, but by the depth of their connections with others and the genuine love they spread. This new perspective brings them a sense of liberation. They are no longer weighed down by the need to conform to societal standards or seek validation from external sources. The pressures of the world seem to fade as they embrace a path defined by service, connection, and authenticity. The chosen ones discover that they do not need to chase after fleeting desires or empty successes to find fulfillment. Instead, they find deep joy in the simple acts of giving, whether it's offering their time, their energy, or their compassion. The more they give, the more they are enriched, as if their acts of service create a flow of energy that nourishes both themselves and those they help. This transformation is profound. As they embrace their purpose of service, they not only enrich their own lives, but become powerful agents of change in the world. Their actions inspire others to reconsider their own paths and challenge the societal norms that often dictate what is truly valuable. The chosen ones begin to awaken those around them, showing them that a life of purpose and service can bring a level of fulfillment that external achievements can never offer. Their example encourages others to look inward, to question what truly matters, and to embrace their own truths. The chosen ones realize that their journey is not just about their own growth, but also about helping others awaken to their own potential. In embracing their purpose, they create a ripple effect that spreads far beyond their immediate circle. They inspire others to live authentically, to serve selflessly, and to find joy in the simple, meaningful connections that make life truly rich. With their actions, they not only transform their own lives, but contribute to the awakening of collective consciousness, encouraging others to find their own unique purpose in the world. In conclusion, the journey of awakening is not an easy one, but it is one that leads to the deepest kind of fulfillment and joy. The chosen ones who walk this path learn that their setbacks are not failures, but sacred teachings that prepare them for their true purpose. They come to understand that life is not a rigid, linear path, but a dynamic unfolding of interconnected moments that invite them to engage with the present more fully. They discover a fierce need to serve others, not for recognition, but because it is the true calling of their soul. And as they navigate this journey, they become beacons of light for others, guiding them toward their own. The journey of the chosen ones is not one of external success or validation, but one of inner transformation, self-discovery, and service to others. It is a journey that requires immense courage, resilience, and faith in the process. And while it may be filled with moments of uncertainty and struggle, it is also rich with opportunities for growth, healing, and connection. As chosen ones continue on their path, they come to realize that they are not alone. They are part of a larger tapestry, a collective consciousness that is awakening to the truth of who we are as human beings. And in this awakening, they find the freedom and fulfillment that comes from living a life of purpose, authenticity. If you've been moved by this exploration of the awakening process, we invite you to join us on this journey of transformation. Comment system below to share your thoughts and experiences, and be sure to subscribe to the Path of Truth channel for more content that explores the depths of self-discovery, transformation, and the awakening of collective consciousness. Together, we can continue to walk this path, sharing insights and wisdom that empower us all to live more authentically, to serve others, and to embrace the truth of who we truly are. Thank you for being part of this community, and we look forward to continuing this journey with you.